What a great honor and what an impressive ceremony that we have right now. Thank you very much for giving me this honor. His Royal Highness Yangdi Pertuan Besar Negar Sembilan Darul House Tangku Mahriz Ibn Almarhum Tangku Munawir, Chancellor of University Kebangsaan Malaysia, Her Royal Highness Tunku Ampuan Besar Negeri Sembilan Darul Khusus Tangku Asih Rohani Binti Almarhum Tengku Besar Mahmud, His Highness Tengku Besar Sri Menati Tunku Ali Ridauddin Ibn Tunku Mahriz, Pro-Vice Chancellor of UKM, the Honorable Tan Sri Datuk Rafia Salim, Pro-Chancellor of UKM, Yang Berhormat Datu Sri Diraja Dr. Zamri Abdul Qadir, Minister of Higher Education, Malaysia, His Highness Tunku Zain Alabdin Ibn Tunku Mahriz, Advisors and Senior Officer of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, Senior Officer of Ministry of Higher Education, Malaysia, Chairman UKM Board of Directors, members of UKM Board of Directors, Professor Dr. Sufyan Jusuf, Vice Chancellor of UKM, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you today with deep humility and sincere gratitude. It is truly an honor to be here at the University Kebangsaan, Malaysia, an institution I am proud to be associated with for a long time. Receiving this honorary doctorate is a great privilege for me. I accept this not for myself alone, but on behalf of the people of Bangladesh, whose courage, strength, and hope to continue to guide my way forward. This recognition reminds me of my responsibility to work for the dreams of our young people in Bangladesh. Last year, many of them stood up bravely against a fascist regime in Bangladesh. Hundreds of these students and young people gave their lives for a better future. A future where everyone can live with dignity, with freedom from intimidation, discrimination, and injustice. Ladies and gentlemen, the youth-led uprising in July and August 2024, just about a year back, has given me new meaning to our national identity and hopes for the future. Today we are working to build a new Bangladesh, where governance is just, economy includes everyone, and each person has a fair chance to make a contribution to the world. Our government is focused on ensuring peace and stability. We are committed to strengthening democracy and giving power back to the rightful owners, the people of the country. Reforms are our top priority. We have a clear goal, a detailed plan, and a strong determination to move forward, to build a stronger, resilient Bangladesh. We need big changes in our economy. This includes supporting entrepreneurs, turning everybody into entrepreneurs, investing more in education and technology, and working closely with our international and our regional partners, such as our dear friend Malaysia. We are also working hard to hold a free, fair, and transparent election. Date is announced. It will be held in February next year, so that power is handed over to the true representatives of the people. Distinguished guests, today the award you give me is more than a personal honor. I see it as a recognition of the strength, courage, and determination of the people of Bangladesh, especially the millions of women and the young entrepreneurs. They continue to show that no obstacle is too big when they are given the right support and opportunities. We have seen time and again that when the most disadvantaged people, especially the poor women, receive small financial support and basic training, they bring lasting change in their communities and themselves, in their families. This is how real sustainable development takes place. My relationship with the UKM dates back to July 2011, when I was made the Nobel Laureate in residence in this campus. At that time, I had the opportunity to speak to over 2,000 students and faculty members, and I have continued to return many times over the years, motivated by the active engagement of the university's Yunus Social Business Center in social business projects and initiatives. Today I'm here, yet again, and delighted to speak before such a vibrant and diverse audience. You, the students, and esteemed scholars, passionate researchers, and the future leaders who are hoping the world of tomorrow. Speaking at the university is always special to me. I feel a strong connection in young minds, full of questions, full of ideas, and a deep desire to make the world a better place for all. And these ideas can come from anywhere, from the young people, be it Malaysia, be it Bangladesh, or be it any country in the world, wherever human beings live. In my journey from working as an economist to founding an institution called Grameen Bank, from starting microfinance to promoting social business, one belief has always guided me. People are not poor because they lack talent or dreams. They are poor because the system never gave them a chance. Our financial system is built to serve the poor. Our financial system is built to serve the rich, not the poor. That simple truth led me to try something different. I created a system where even the poorest person could get a small loan, start business, and change their life. It began with just a few women in a village next door to my campus, but the smallest step turned into a global movement. Microfinance has helped millions of people around the world. It showed us that poverty is not a permanent condition. It can be resolved very efficiently and timely way. From this journey, I learned something important. Every human being has incredible potential. But whether that potential grows or stays hidden depends on the system around us. That's why I always tell young people, don't just look for a job, create jobs. You are a job creator, you're not a job seeker. The world doesn't need more employees, it needs more entrepreneurs, problem solvers, dreamers who will create new opportunities, not only for themselves, but for the rest of the world. So why wait for a job? Why not create one? Why not start something that helps your community? Whether it's healthcare, education, farming, or technology. This kind of thinking can truly change the world. My vision is simple. It's creating a world of 3 zeros. Zero net carbon emission, zero wealth concentration, and zero poverty. By unleashing the entrepreneurship in all. This vision is based on a strong belief a better world is possible. We can build a world without poverty. We can create a future where everyone has meaningful work. We can protect everyone. We can protect the environment instead of destroying it. The world we live in today is not a fixed one. We all have the power to change it in our way, the way we want it to be. But right now we stand at a crossroad. The world is facing many serious challenges: climate change, inequality, conflicts, and economic uncertainties. The system we have used for years are not solving these problems. If we keep doing the same thing, we'll keep getting the same result. That's why we need a new way forward. A way that focuses on social business, sustainability, putting people before profit. For too long, we have believed that economic growth alone can fix everything. That's wrong. If growth helps a few, leaves millions behind, and that growth is not what we will be pursuing. One of the biggest dangers today is that wealth is becoming more and more concentrated in the hands of few people. That's what economic machines are supposed to do. And that machine is doing the job it's been created for, creating an enormous wealth concentration. This creates discrimination and injustice. What we need is an inclusive economy where wealth is shared with all, where every person has the chance to live with dignity and purpose. Distinguished guests, as I stand here in Malaysia during my official visit here, I remind the deep and long-standing friendship between Bangladesh and Malaysia. Our two countries have always shared strong ties built on mutual respect, cultural exchange, and shared dreams of progress. Bangladesh and Malaysia have worked together in many, many ways. We have supported each other in our journey towards growth and prosperity. Malaysia has been a trusted friend, helping us in developing our human resources and advancing technology. Over the years, our partnership has grown across many areas: trade, education, innovation, and people-to-people connections. This shows how much we can achieve when we work together with a common purpose. But I believe this is only the beginning. As Bangladesh steps into a new era, as we call it, New Bangladesh, which began last year, we want to deepen our cooperation with Malaysia. There are so many new areas to explore: like the semiconductor industry, halal economy, renewable energy, and entrepreneurship for all. Together, we can build a future that is prosperous, innovative, and inclusive. In a world facing challenges like climate change, rising inequality, and fast-changing technology, it's more important than ever for countries to stand together, learn from each other, and grow together. I truly believe that with a stronger collaboration in education, research, and trade and investment, Bangladesh and Malaysia can become a model for sustainable development and social progress. Dear students, you are the builders of tomorrow. Your ideas, your creativity, and your sense of responsibility will shape the future, not just of Malaysia. You are a citizen of the world. Always remember that. And you change the world, not just one country. Along the way, when you are fixing the world, your country will be fixed too, like everybody else's world. As you follow your dreams, always remember, real success is not just about what you achieve for yourself, but also about how you help others to rise with you. The best legacy we can leave behind is a world where no one is left behind. Before I end, I want to leave you with one important message. Your generation holds the key to the future. Your generation is the most powerful generation in the history of humankind. You are not only a recipient of technology, but rather, with the power of technology, you can change the future of the world. Your choices, your actions, your values will guide you to where we want to go next. You have the power to make it happen. I urge you, dream big, think boldly, and imagine the biggest thing you want to achieve for yourself. Don't be afraid. Every failure is just a step towards success. The world doesn't need more followers. It needs leaders. It needs problem solvers. Each one of you has the power to do remarkably, to build social businesses that serve people with new ideas. You can transform lives and make policies that lift entire communities, not just families. You can build a future where no one is left behind, a future where progress is measured not by rich, but by how everyone is doing. Once again, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to University Kemangisan, Malaysia, for this extraordinary honor. I accept it with deepest appreciation and renewed commitment to strengthening the bonds between our two great nations. I look forward to continued collaborations, to learning from each other, and to work together towards a world where every individual, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to his or her potential. Thank you. Terima kasih.